Greetings and welcome. Today we walk with a fierce, tender question. What is divinity really? So much of spiritual language tells us to strive for divinity, as if it is something outside of us, a distant summit to climb toward. But what if the truth is more startling? What if divinity is not a goal, but our very origin? What if the only difference between the source and ourselves is that we are mutated forms of that pure essence, altered by time, body, and human experience? It is from this lens that we hold the phrase, we are not trying to be divine. We are divine mutations that are alien to unadulterated divine understanding. We often hear, "You are divine." Some even boldly say, "I am God." But if that was so, why do we stumble? Why do we suffer? Why can't we command the world to bend at will? If we were truly divine in the way we imagine, wouldn't we be able to do so much more? This is the wrestle, and it is a necessary one, because in seeking clarity, we uncover not only what divinity is, but what it is not. We are not trying to be divine. We already are. Sparks of the first cause. But sparks are not the entire fire. A butterfly cannot swim. A bird cannot live beneath the sea. Yet, each is perfectly divine within its assignation. So too with us. To be divine does not mean to have every ability, every power, every knowing. It means to be aligned with the portion of the source that pulses through you. Our mutation is not that we lack divinity. Our mutation is that we have forgotten the design, comparing ourselves to what we are not, reaching for powers that were never ours to carry, and ignoring the sacred in the form we have been given. When we speak of mutation, it is not abomination. It is difference. It is the shape divinity takes when it clothes itself in matter, time, and individuality. Mutation is about purpose and composition. The butterfly is not distorted because it cannot swim. It is perfectly designed for flight. Distortion is different. Distortion belongs to this realm, to the habits, fears, and deceptions that bury the spark. Mutation is divine. Distortion is earthly. And knowing the difference sets us free. A seed may carry the full design of a tree, But without water, soil, and light, it cannot grow. A musician may have talent, but without practice, the gift shrivels. A spark of divinity may live in us, but without attention, it gets buried under habits, fears, and distractions. So yes, to live as divine mutations within our design, we must feed that design with what sustains it. Let it be known, we are stifling our own divine spark when we live in ways that deny what fuels it. And even if we are divine, we are not all carrying the same role. Who tends to the garden of earth? Who cares for those who tend? Do we all sit on the throne? No. And does it make experience less beautiful if we don't? Absolutely not. The butterfly, though fragile, holds beauty that no fish will ever know. The bird, though earthbound in body, tastes freedom in skies that the lion will never know. The human being, though distorted and limited, has the capacity for awareness, choice, reflection, and return. This is our divine assignation. But here is the greater mystery. What if the magic of divinity is not in the fragments alone, but in their union? What if the butterfly, the bird, the tree, the human, each carrying its spark, were to resonate together as one? Perhaps then we would glimpse not just sparks, but the entire fire. Perhaps divinity is not only in the parts, but in the harmony of the whole. The danger is not in claiming divinity. The danger is in misunderstanding it. We are not the totality of the source. We are sparks of it. To say I am God without humility risks mistaking the spark for the sun. To deny the spark entirely is to live blind to what we carry. The work is not in claiming or denying, but in aligning. Aligning with the design given to us, nurturing the spark with what sustains us, and joining our fragments with one another. And let us remember, we do not know it all, but we know enough. Enough to live differently, enough to tend the spark, enough to do better. Much, much better. For when the sparks unite and humility steadies us, the greater fire is revealed. Our mutations are not failures. They are the textures through which the divine moves in time. To mistake mutation for distortion is to carry unnecessary shame. Distortion clouds the spark. Mutation expresses the spark in its given form. May your spark be tended this week, and may the union of our sparks warm the world. Ashe.